Hello guys and welcome to Watching Time. I just wanted to do a brief educational video because I think the situation is getting quite out of hand here. So a friend of mine bought this very nice Rolex Air King, and some of you will be wondering why the hell there is a case back here, as you can see, out and not in its actual place. Why the hell do am I opening a Rolex? And actually I wouldn't be doing that ever. I have never done that with any of mine, at least, and hopefully I will never have to. But I have, in order to show you guys that actually this is a clone watch. And I was really surprised. I don't have right now the Air King, the new this is the new model Air King, by the way. I don't have one next to it actually to show you, but it's almost identical. We were testing that with a friend that actually owns one. I have the old model, and this other friend that got this clone, we were just surprised by the overall quality. So when he bought it, and I think he didn't pay that much either. I don't know, I would just drop a number here, but I think it was around the 400s, more or less. They actually told him it had stickers and everything that says this is actually 914 steel. And the quality, I can assure you, it's actually pretty good of the steel. It feels like a Rolex inside. The clasp and the way it's been manufactured actually does it all. Still has stickers, you can see. It has the clasp that it's obviously the right one for this model. And we were really surprised. But the thing that surprised me the more, and the reason why I am doing actually this video here, guys, is that I opened the case back, because when it was sold, they told him the movement was actually also a clone movement. So we wanted to make sure of what these guys are actually doing with these watches. And as you can see, I was really surprised. I wouldn't be doing this even with my bare finger if I didn't knew it was a clone, but I am doing it because I do. And even if I was a watch, and I am a watch expert in terms of owning watches, but I am not a watchmaker. Certainly I'm not an expert on movements, and I have seen Rolex movements in the past, and they are obviously beautiful. They are well taken care of, they are clean, you wouldn't find anything on them. And I have seen also clone movements, and even clone movements of Rolex movements, they are usually dirty. They are, I don't know, you will see it immediately when you open the case, but there's something wrong in terms of quality compared to the Rolex one. Even the way it has laser engraved and everything. But this one actually looks pretty good. I cannot show you with the magnification glasses. Obviously I have them for entertainment, but not for the camera on the iPhone. And actually I was really surprised. I just want you to notice the movement also of the wheel that charges one side, not the other. Actually goes all around when the balance wheel is moving, and charges the hairspring. The hairspring obviously is on movement, so it's difficult to tell how different it is from original, but you can see already from the light that it's blue. You have most engravements here, 3230. This is one of the latest movements that Rolex is actually mounting. Only time, obviously no date. The crown on the balance wheel. You can see small details that you probably won't find in the Rolex, like that dark spot here. I would use my screwdriver here just to show you. And the balance, the charging wheel here actually works also very well. Just to show you guys, when you go charging on one side, it's difficult to do this while you see, and in the other it actually is released. So it has actually the same movements that you would probably find on the original one. They say it's cloned, so probably they're cloning here every piece of it. The gems look good. Sometimes you see those plastic gems that they tend to use. This one doesn't have that type of color. The red wheel that you see on Rolex, it's the one that usually is mounted on this type of movements. And you have all these engravements like 5 positions, blah blah blah, 31 jewels, 30 to 30, and even behind the wheel you have Rolex and the serial number, which I I don't really know if it matched anything or if it even matched the watch, but it's really quite surprising. And as I was telling you guys, the quality overall, it's outstanding. The lume, the dial, the printing of it. It would be impossible for me to tell, first of all, that it's a fake, even by opening it, if I don't have a real one to compare to next to it. And probably you will see then that the difference are, I don't know, on the small details like the quality, the cleanliness, and that type of things. But if you don't get to see those details, this watch is just perfect. And as I was telling you guys, even the engraving on the bottom of the case, it's just surprising, really surprising. And even for a model that is this new, even the bezel looks correct. I might be wrong, but the sizes are also seem to be at least symmetrical, and even the engravings inside, even if the quality might not be as Rolex, because usually it's more neat, let's say, on the detail, but you can see that they fit also every marker in half, which is more or less what Rolex tends to do, is except for the serial number that goes here in the bottom. Anyway guys, I just wanted to do a quick video and show you this worrying problem that today is clone watches. And if you are going to be buying one, what for soever reason, sometimes I even consider it's a good way of having a banging watch that you don't really care if it breaks or anything. Think about it, because try to look, if you want to have it, try to look for it. But when you're going to be buying an original, please be very, very careful who you're going to be dealing with. And my only advice that I can give at this time is buy the seller and not the product. So buy from someone that you actually trust. It's not going to be deceiving you and selling you something that it's not. So take care everyone, and see you soon in another video.